It'll be the Thunder off the tip. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20 for the Pacers. Yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. And I think really helped them with a deep playoff run.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Brunson. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Holmgren with it. Now guarded by Towns. And Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go. Dort misses. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Towns for three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Again, Oklahoma City.
Oh, nice smooth jumper from Holmgren. The young guy finds some room and instantly takes advantage.
From deep, Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Count that one for Dort.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Hart. Last game we saw him score 14. Looking to end the run. Buries the long-range jumper.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bridges. Williams a screen on Bridges. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board. Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And now, we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. B.A.?
He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. Told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task.
Williams against Bridges. Dort. And he goes in for the dunk.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Guys, thanks. The Thunder last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves indeed. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Williams against Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. New York again turning it over. Now a look at the stats for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Ball's knocked loose. Towns with the steal. Bridges attacking. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Bridges outside. This one for three, and the three ball is good.
When he's on, the three-pointer can be a real weapon for Bridges.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Thunder shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line, 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. You can just feel the excitement in the air, can't you, Greg? What an event this is.
And, Kevin, this has the feel of a massive playoff game. And to get that this early in the NBA calendar, I think it's awesome. It's why we love the NBA Cup tournament.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Here's Brunson. And oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Holmgren. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
That one falls for Brunson.
In one area where Brunson's improved in crunch time, nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Second team foul. Karl Anthony Towns at the line. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player. Who poses many problems for the defense. And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Now, here's Bridges. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Williams looking over the floor to the paint. It's rebounded by New York. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season.
do they still have their number?
I don't know, but I do know that they're looking at the possible finals matchups. These are two of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Bridges. He's around 18 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now McBride. 17 points in his last outing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Yeah, Bridges has a good eye for spotting those openings, and he can make timely passes.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. He can't get that one to fall. Knicks trail by 3. Down low, Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Here's Dort. Drills the three-pointer. Dort's got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
Williams against Hart. Takes it from 10, and he drops that one in. Williams has got his second basket of the night. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Thunder.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after Mikal Bridges' bucket. It's hauled in by Achua.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
There's the lob to Bridges. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift them to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. And the timeout called here by...